You guys ready to hammer out this deal?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right. Here's what they're starting with. Fantastic. Looking forward to a long and healthy relationship.
Me too, man.
Thanks, Che.
You're welcome. See y'all later, all right?
All right.
K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Tonight, we'll see the Toronto Raptors 76ers at Wells Fargo Center. For the 76ers, they come in off a win in their last game against the Cavaliers out in Cleveland. That game was a real shootout. They'd like to keep their scoring up, but get a few more stops, too. And Che in action here.
An overhead look at downtown Philadelphia. That's the site of our broadcast tonight. Thank you for tuning in this Sunday evening. Alongside Greg Anthony and Steve Smith with David Aldridge on the sideline, this is... And a chance to take a look at some numbers for him.
And when it comes to his scoring, he's enjoying a fantastic run. He's brought his points per game average up thanks to the work he's done in the past 10, and maybe he's got another big one in store tonight.
Here are the five for the Raptors. Siakam at power forward with Gasol at center. Lowry and Powell, the guards. And it's Johnson in at the three, the small forward. And for Philadelphia, the talented combo up front, Horford and Embiid. Then it's Simmons. And it's Thibault in at the shooting guard. You know, Steve, we know teams rest guys down the stretch, but what do you think about resting guys mid-season so that they're fresh at the end?
I think if you are a team that's been through these playoff runs, long championship runs, and you still know you have a chance to win, I think it's kind of unfair to us fans when you have a team that might not get to the finals and you're starting to rest guys and there's no benefit at the end. If there's a benefit at the end for the players, organization, and fans, I'm all for it. But if it's not, I don't like to see guys resting.
The first one falls. And he makes both free throws.
And Raptors president of basketball operations, Masai Ujiri, not just doing an amazing job in Toronto, he's also had a huge role in the growing of the game in Africa.
Growing up in Nigeria, he fell in love with the game of basketball, and he has worked his way up. Now he's given a hand back, building pathways for others to follow in his footsteps, bringing the development and leadership to the continent.
And another shot. Pass to Simmons. 6 to shoot. Shoots it up. Persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot. And so Siakam will bring it up for Toronto. Embiid comes with a double team. Johnson for three. Horford with the rebound. The 76ers have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Here's Thibault. It's hauled in by the Raptors.
Just a little off to start this game. 1 for 5, looking to find some kind of rhythm.
Lowry inside the line. The shot off that time. And the 76ers go the other way with it. Coming into this having notched a win against Cleveland in their last game.
I like their aggressiveness in that one. No one's going to give you anything. You've got to go out and take it.
Majority of the night, they were in attack mode. Tremendous effort all the way around.
Here's Powell. Drills the elbow jumper.
It's easy to tell that he is most comfortable pulling up from that area on the floor.
There's the pass to Embiid. Puts it up. Nice jump shot. Good. 6 points for him.
Better to be lucky than good. Got that shot to fall.
Here's Siakam. And Siakam throws it down.
Such a fluid mover off the bounce. Siakam gets to his spot before the defense can react.
Pass to Thibault. And Gasol sends it back. Here's Johnson. And Embiid with the block. Horford against Siakam. Lets it go from 11. Powell pulls it in.
It's been a rough quarter for him. Can't seem to find any kind of rhythm.
And they're unable to get the tying basket there. The 76ers lead it. Simmons inside. Working on Gasol. Ben Simmons gets the bucket.
The incredible focus of Simmons. Nothing gets to this guy, even when he's getting bodied by the defense.
Right side Gasol. Good D by Embiid.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
And so it looks like the 76ers will retain possession here.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
This is called an effort play. Terrific hustle at the defensive end.
And they pick up 2.
An elite distributor for a big man. Horford is the kind of guy you want to play basketball with.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, I was able to talk with Nick Nurse for a minute. There's no question this team can shoot the ball, and that's the philosophy he's instilled here. The long-range shooters they've got, he wants them to move the ball from one side of the floor to the other, and then take that first open look that's available. Kevin?
Thanks, David. Always want to get those threes falling consistently. No good on that one.
It's amazing. All night he's been out of sync on the offensive end, yet they continue to lead.
Powell dishes to Lowry. Johnson outside. Back to Lowry. And here is Powell. 23 points for him the last game against Houston. This all no good. 13 feet away. Here's Thibault. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Salvage the possession. He's a terrific offensive rebounder.
Raptors trail by 6. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Johnson outside. Passes it to Siakam. Fires from the corner, and he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
In case anyone was wondering, this is what it looks like when you're in the zone. He hasn't missed one all quarter.
Got that one up quick. He's got 10.
And the Raptors took some heat for parting ways with reigning Coach of the Year Dwayne Casey. But his successor, Nick Nurse, guided this franchise to an NBA title.
Tremendous self-belief and determination. The only NBA head coach who was also a head coach in college, the G League, and overseas. He's been preparing for this for a long time.
Pulls up on the wing. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Embiid's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
And it goes down 2 points.
Riding the hot hand, and why not? If something's working, keep going to it.
And here's Lowry. He'll bring it up for the Toronto Raptors. Trailing here by 8. Tough loss coming against the Rockets in the last game they played.
When they ran the offense right, they found some easy shots, but on that occasion, it was few and far between.
You know, they take one step forward, 2 steps back, and exercise in frustration.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Steve, let me ask you what's better for a young player's development. Being on a worse team getting more minutes or being on a good team and getting fewer minutes?
You know, I think always getting a chance, Kevin, to play minutes is best for a younger guy. But if it's hurting the team, you don't want to see the coaching staff playing these younger guys just to get the one guy ready. I think you still have to think about the team. You have to have guys earn minutes, whether they're a rookie, whether they're a veteran or not, and I think that's better for young teams.
Here's Gasol. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Last time they met was in Toronto, where they beat the Raptors.
And that last one came right down to the wire. The difference for me being the impact they got from their bench.
Having that spark off the bench really helped them the last time these two teams battled. We'll see if it'll be there for them again.
Here's Simmons scoring his third straight basket in 3 tries.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
Play calling has been fantastic. They've been a step ahead of the defense since the opening tip.
Stripped away, and it's out of bounds. The Raptors will take it the other way. And the Raptors with some changes. Ibaka comes in for Marc Gasol. And Anunoby subbed in for Pascal Siakam. And the 76ers with a completely new group now. And Toronto will go for a different look here. Marc Gasol's checked in for Ibaka. Pascal Siakam comes in for OG Anunoby. Stanley Johnson, he's checked in for Rondé Hollis-Jefferson. And it's Kyle Lowry in for Powell. The talented combo up front, Horford and Embiid. Then there's Ben Simmons. And it's Thibault in at the 2. That's the group in the game for the 76ers. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Gasol. Shoots over Embiid. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle. And now a 3-point play chance here for him.
Gasol is so skilled at completing these and-one opportunities. You have to really wrap him up if you want to prevent him from draining the shot.
And just like his brother Powell, Marc Gasol active in humanitarian causes.
I mean, we saw him volunteering on rescue boats in the Mediterranean. Mark doing his part, but also bringing attention to that humanitarian crisis.
That free throw good from Gasol.
Over a decade in Memphis for Marc Gasol. Even played his high school basketball there. Now a new phase.
Count that one.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
A uncontested shot at the rim. You have to compete at all times.
And Embiid pulls it down. Embiid's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. And when you spend as much time in one city as Marc Gasol and mean as much as he did to the Grizzlies franchise in that city of Memphis, you know what, Smitty? It's got to be tough to move on.
I'm sure, Kevin, for both sides. Regardless of what he accomplished moving forward, his jersey is getting retired in Memphis. No question about it. You know, for a player like Stanley Johnson, you are just waiting for the offense to come around. He has shown to be a solid defender, but that's just not enough to find consistent minutes.
Well, it's been difficult for Stanley Johnson to live up to his draft spot of number 8 overall back in 2015.
You see the talent, Kevin. The fans are still waiting for Johnson to turn the corner with his offense. He's still working to pass the 40% mark from the field in his career.
Good on both.
Little by little, Stanley Johnson is developing into a more dependable player, really starting to understand his role on this team.
Siakam pulls it in. Raptors trail by 13. Kicks to Lowry. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Johnson, that's for 2. He's just scored his first basket with that shot, making him 1 for 4.
The catch-and-shoot game, something you want to be able to do at this level. Johnson's been putting in the work.
And it's in there. He's got 21.
assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Horford against Siakam. That one is good. He's only missed one shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
These are the looks this offense is designed to generate. Siakam deadly close to the rim. Missing that one helps out all the analytical guys from the mid-range.
Van Vliet passes to Siakam. Back to Van Vliet. Outside Gasol. Fires the 3. And Joel Embiid pulls it down. Embiid's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Good work there as it goes. And the 76ers lead by 13.
He's hot this quarter, getting the shots he wants, and he's delivering.
Pass to Gasol. Back to Lowry. Inside. Here's Johnson. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry. Lowry's got 3 assists now in this one. To the inside. And stolen by Siakam. Ball's knocked loose. Gasol finds Van Vliet. Lowry against Simmons. Outside for Gasol. A 3-pointer off the mark.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Coaches talk about young players needing to experience the playoffs to understand that level. Smitty, why is that so hard to simulate without going through it?
Kevin, reasons why is in the playoffs, everything is taken to another level. Also, you seeing this team night in and night out. They know your plays. You know their plays. It comes down to just execution, and you can't have careless turnovers or those brain freezes you have in the regular season.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, Kyle Lowry is hard-nosed, as we all know, and if you ask him, it comes from his upbringing in Philadelphia. Lowry said, "A Philly player is what a basketball player is. We played on concrete. You got to be mentally tough. You're not trying to be athletic. You get hit the wrong way, you run into a metal pole." Kevin, that's what made him. From Philly to Villanova to Toronto to an NBA champion.
I don't know about running into the metal pole, but that sounds painful. But he's certainly as tough as he can be. David, thank you. Now here is Lowry. He's guarded closely. This all no good.
And for his offense, this has just been a brutal period.
Here's Horford. Tries again. And that one is good with the extra effort on the glass. And the 76ers lead by 15. And it's Lowry with the ball. Brings it up for Toronto. Right wing. A wide open look for Gasol. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter. And now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
The 11-footer. From about 19 feet. That's good. The Philadelphia lead is cut down to 10 on the bucket from Van Vliet.
Oh, that's great awareness. That's a great pass. Credit Siakam and the work he's done to understand where everyone is in this offense.
And the 76ers decide to take their first time out here.
Well, last season, Pascal Siakam more than doubled his scoring. Dramatic improvement as a shooter from the perimeter and the line.
These players have excelled at setting up their teammates this month. The 2K leaderboard shows us the recent assist leaders. Kyle Lowry third.
Really been in sync with his teammates over that period. I mean, his passing has been phenomenal.
And we've seen his shooting improve. But Siakam also very dangerous off the bounce.
Yeah, reason why, Kevin, he's becoming a great ball handler. They trust him to press the attack and to get into the lane.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
It's hauled in by the 76ers. Embiid's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. Wide open, couldn't capitalize. Raptors trail by 12. Siakam kicks to Lowry. Floats it up there for Siakam. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Coming into the league, Siakam's defense was well ahead of his offense. As you can see tonight, that's evened out.
And that one, good. 27 points for him.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Outside Lowry. Back to Siakam. The dish to Gasol. He kicks to Lowry. Over Simmons. Lowry can't get it to go.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could...
Whoa!
Good.
Beautiful. Beautiful.
You can't let Simmons get going off of these dunks. His confidence just soars when he slams it down like that.
Now Lowry. He had an 18-point outing in the last game against Houston.
Just a positive force right now for these guys. And though his team has fallen a bit short, it's not because of him.
From deep. That shot, no good. And Toronto will come the other way. When this game is done, they'll be off to Chicago as they take on the Bulls. That will conclude their brief two-game road trip.
Aggressive move from Siakam, putting all that length and athleticism to work.
Fires from 14 to the middle. Here's Lowry. He gets it to fall. That makes it just a single-digit lead. Lowry's got 5 points now in the quarter. And the pass to Thibault. From deep three-point range. Here's Embiid. The shot is good. And so is his shooting tonight. 3 for 4.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Lowry against Simmons. Shot is good, and the 76ers lead has got back down to 8. Those were necessary points from Kyle Lowry. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Now, Smitty, if you were playing today, who would you least like to see coming at you on a fast break?
I think in his prime, it would be LeBron James. Russell Westbrook is another guy I'd be kind of afraid of. I know it'd be a collision, but I say right now, it has to be Giannis because of the force and his jumping ability and the way he just glides to the rim.
Yeah, it'd be a nightmare. You're right. So both teams changing it up here. Both shots good from the stripe.
Money from the stripe. He does a great job night in and night out.
Pass to Powell. The tray. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. And he gets the bucket.
Down the stretch. This is when they need him the most. And he is delivering.
Raptors trail by 12. Passes it to Ibaka. Back to Powell. And it's O'Quinn with the rebound. Philadelphia's gotten into trouble with the three ball in the second quarter, only hitting 1 of 5 attempts. Misses in close.
Unusual for him, just a lack of concentration. Fails to finish the play.
Now here's Powell. He gives his team some nice contributions, averaging a bit over 10 points a game. Here's Hollis Jefferson. Siakam passes to Powell. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Simmons. Jonah Bolden's checked in for Philadelphia. Anunoby, he's checked in for Toronto. Nine seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Here's Hollis Jefferson. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits. And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers going into the break with a 10-point lead. And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books, one half to go. Raptors trail by 10. And on the floor for Nick Nurse as we get into the second half. Lowry and Powell, the guards. Siakam at power forward with Gasol at center. And it's Johnson in at the small forward position. And that one's good. Thibault.
That's the pass you want. Orchestrating the offense, creating for others.
To the paint, here's Johnson. That's in, coming off an assist from Lowry. Lowry's got assist number 7 for him tonight.
A good find by Kyle Lowry. Doesn't always get enough credit for his vision.
Embiid with it, and it's Johnson picking him up. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Shooting for Philadelphia, Joel Embiid. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. And Embiid drops them both.
Well, he's come through for them at the line today, and you love having a big fella who's so capable on his free throw.
And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. And here are the 76ers now. The 76ers leading by 12. And out of bounds as Toronto gains possession. We've got a quick moment now to take a look at the long-term rebounding numbers over several seasons for Horford.
It's a concerning trend for him. Whether he's lost some strength or just isn't putting in as much effort on the glass as he used to, he's not rebounding nearly as effectively anymore. And that's something that needs to change.
And the basket by Johnson.
An aggressive move by Stanley Johnson can score the ball a number of ways inside.
Shoots. He drains the quick shot. 33 points for him. Raptors trail by 12. First minute and a half of basketball here in the third quarter. The shot by Lowry, no good.
And the pressure he put on that shot forced the miscue.
The rim protection at its finest. The result is the same whether you block the shot or simply change it.
Pass to Johnson. He tries for 3. It falls for his 5th field goal of the night. Now shooting 5 for 8.
Working on the accuracy from range, you see Stanley looking a little more comfortable out there.
Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. And out of UCLA, Norman Powell, an athletic 6'4" combo guard, said he modeled his game after Russell Westbrook.
And I can see why. He's gifted physically as well. A 6'11" wingspan, a 40-inch vertical leap. He's more of a 2 guard in my opinion, and he's off to a strong start in his young career.
Gasol dishes to Lowry. In the corner, Powell with it. And stolen by Simmons. Lays it up off the glass. And the 76ers lead by 13.
And that's his MO. Sometimes he can score more points by himself than the rest of the team.
Here's Lowry, and it's blocked by Simmons.
How about the balance and body control? Simmons able to send that one packing.
And a chance now to look at the schedule for the Raptors. On Monday, they'll go up against the Bulls in Chicago. And then on Wednesday, they'll be facing Kawhi Leonard and the Los Angeles Clippers.
And if I'm this team, I'm looking at this as a barometer to see how we stack up against some of the top teams in the league. They'll have to be at their best, but if they come out of this with some success, I think it'll build momentum for the rest of the run. We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Down low, and Siakam throws it down.
And hard to decide which was better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
There's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop. And the slam dunk by Johnson.
And once you let Johnson near the rim, it's you against his strength and will.
Now the pass to Embiid. Ring shot on the way, and he gets the jumper to drop. He's got 39.
Unselfish, moving the ball. Love to see this kind of offense.
Powell with it. Lowry up top, releases, and Embiid pulls it down. Embiid's got his 16th rebound on the night. Simmons against Lowry. Here's Horford. Here's Embiid. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. Embiid's got 4 points in the quarter.
And the combination of his quickness and soft touch around the rim really allows him to pull off shots like that. A lot of players don't have the reverse in their arsenal.
Toronto calls timeout.
And coaches looking to seize every advantage, maximize every possession.
Critical part of the game. You have to be flexible. You have to be able to adjust what you're doing.
Both teams will make substitutions. This group has players swatting away the most shots in the league this month. The shot clock leaders. Number 1 is Joel Embiid.
And guys, as the month has unfolded, his interior defense has gotten better and better.
Here's Siakam. He's got 18. And here is Van Vliet. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Embiid's got his 18th rebound here tonight, all over the place. No good.
And his pure defensive effort changed that shot from an easy one to a tough one.
And you know, technically, it's a high percentage look, but this is why we play the game.
And that's what you like to see right there. A solid move to give himself some room and take it inside.
From 20 feet out, count that one. And the 76ers lead by 15.
And that set them apart today, guys. Their success with the mid-range.
Siakam looking around. Here's Van Vliet. Good on the three-point shot. Van Vliet's got his second bucket of the night.
You know, maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot that D can afford to give him.
Richardson gets a wide-open look. And a miss there on the triple. Raptors trail by 12. Now Van Vliet. He has 5. Gasol trying to free himself up. Count that one from Van Vliet. Van Vliet's got 5 points now this quarter.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Quick shot there, and it's off target.
And I'm sure next time he sits down, coach is going to have a few choice words for him with that shot selection.
And you know what? He knows it. You have to try to play within the system or you're going to come away with empty possessions.
Shot clock at 6. Fires for 3, and the Raptors hit again from deep.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
You know what? They talked about this at halftime, and they're doing a better job of creating space.
Scott, good. Now here's Van Vliet. 10 points for him. In the corner, Powell with it. Good, and Van Vliet gets the assist. Powell's got his third basket of the night.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
And Philadelphia calls time here. Some changes for Toronto. Some changes here for the Raptors. Marc Gasol is checked in for Siakam. Stanley Johnson comes in for Norman Powell. And it's Kyle Lowry in for Fred VanVleet. And finished off by Gasol.
Marc Gasol probably never won any dunk contest, but he can still put you on a poster.
Down low, it's Harris and Horford. Then there's Ben Simmons. And it's Thibault in at the 2. That's the group in the game for the 76ers. Johnson outside. Ibaka down low. Got a piece of it. Here's Harris. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
An all-around handful to deal with. Tobias with a strong move for the potential +1.
Well, you look at the career of Tobias Harris, and, boy, he's bounced around a bit. Has never slowed his development or production, though. You put him anywhere, and he'll find a way to help his team.
Oh, power flush with a long hang on the rim at the end of that.
That could be a catalyst for him. It really could. The 76ers leading by 15. Pulls up, high post. The rebound by Ibaka. Ibaka's got his 4th rebound in this one. And with Harris, he's been moved so many times. You know what, Greg? You forget he's still quite young.
Yeah, I mean, he really is just starting to enter what should be the prime of his career. Has improved every offseason and is a great rebounder and scorer.
And Toronto making a change here. Powell's checked in. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
76ers, number 45.
And the first one at the line is good. No good on the second free throw. And in recent seasons, we've seen Serge Ibaka involved in some extracurriculars. He can get a little chippy out there.
Yes, indeed. Last season, he had a 3-game suspension. Penalties can escalate for repeat offenders, something he's got to be aware of.
And finished off by Gasol.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Yeah, defensively, your mantra at this point has to be no easy buckets.
Lowry for 3. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Horford's got 7 rebounds in the game. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. Good work defensively by Johnson.
Well, he had 1 3-pointer in the first half, but so far in the second, he's come up with goose eggs.
Ibaka finds Lowry. 2 points. That one goes.
That's a grown man's basket right there by Kyle Lowry. He is so good at getting dirty down inside.
High post shot. The 76ers again can't hit it.
And that is the exact type of opportunity this offense is looking to create.
You know, if you get the ball to the right guy in the right spot, more often than not, you're coming away with points.
Here's Horford. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. Simmons got his 7th assist in the game.
A remarkable interior presence. Horford's a veteran who still has those polished post moves.
Here's Powell. Rebound by the 76ers. 17 points was their biggest margin. And the layup is good. He's got 44.
Ooh, heat check after heat check. He rises to the occasion, trying to will his team to victory.
And the Raptors call time here. Well, a lot of progress being made from a technical standpoint. You can't escape it, Steve. Shoes now that can tighten themselves without laces, changing colors. Have you gotten yourself a pair yet?
Well, Kevin, I haven't, but I bought a lot of pair for my kids. I do like these type of shoes where there are no shoelaces. I'm a little lazy right now, Kevin, but I love the technology that are going into shoes right now.
And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Hey guys, during the last timeout, I listened to Nick Nurse talk to his team. He is not happy with the turnovers. He said, we have got to get some shots. It's as simple as that, guys. Play smart and value the basketball. We'll see if the message sunk in, Kevin.
The 76ers leading by 14. Powell with the steal. Johnson with it. Picked up by Harris. Lowry passes to Gasol.
And really, Gasol is so talented at using his 7'1" frame to draw contact. Defenders sometimes have no other choice but to whack him.
And Greg, Al Horford over the summer opting out of a contract with Boston the final year with the Celtics. A bit of a surprise to fans.
You know, Horford said he wanted to test free agency. Talks between him and Boston abruptly ended, was wooed by several teams, but ultimately signed on with the Sixers.
And he makes the first.
You know, Marc Gasol's brother Powell, he was a top 3 pick. Mark fell to the second round and had to work for everything he's achieved.
Gasol hits them both. And so Simmons will bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. A 12-point game. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
That's his second personal foul. At the line for 2.
The first free throw is good. He's perfect from the line this time. Raptors trail by 14. Lowry looking around. It's tipped. Here's Johnson. Basket number 8 for him on 13 tries. That's 62% so far.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Feeds to Harris. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That one on Johnson.
With a nice combination of strength and elusiveness, Harris makes things difficult for the defenders inside.
Tobias Harris. 2 shots.
He's off on the first. Good on the second free throw.
For a player this good, still in his 20s, Tobias Harris has been on an astonishing number of teams.
And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not very careful there.
Wow, take care of the basketball. Something he did a great job of in the first half, but not so much here in the second.
To the inside, fades away, and the bank shot is good. Harris has got 6 in the quarter.
High percentage look for Harris. He becomes more and more efficient offensively.
Pass to Powell. Here is Lowry. Johnson outside. Knocked loose. 4 on the shot clock. From deep. Ben Simmons with the rebound. The 76ers leading by 15. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
Lowry with the ball. Kicks to Powell. Lets it go with the three. The shot's good on the assist by Lowry.
Talk about making halftime adjustments. You love what they're doing with him now offensively.
There's the triple. But they'll get another chance.
And they get it back again. I mean, how many rebounds offensively have they had? Everything's going right for them today.
Siakam is checked in for the Raptors. Hollis Jefferson comes in for Stanley Johnson.
You know, the five-time All-Star Kyle Lowry has made a career of proving his doubters wrong. You ask me, I think he's still underrated.
And you ask Lowry, he's always felt underestimated. Smitty, what do people overlook about him?
You know, I think, Kevin, is his defense, first and foremost. He's a top 10 point guard at both ends of the floor. That's what makes him very special.
The 76ers making a switch here. Embiid's checked in. And it's blocked by Simmons. Doesn't go that time. And Toronto will go the other way with it. Simmons against Lowry. Passes it to Gasol. Sinks that one from the post.
Terrific play call, and that's where you want to see Marc Gasol. He can use his combination of skill and size.
And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. First one falls for him. Both good from the line that time. Here's Lowry. Lowry drawing the double team. Powell kicks to Lowry. Pass to Gasol. Shot clock at 5. The pass to Powell. There's Hollis Jefferson. And the three off target.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
76ers moving the ball around. In the corner, Simmons with it. A second chance effort. That one is good from Joel Embiid.
And that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Reason why, lack of focus, lack of communication, which led to second chance points.
Siakam finds Hollis Jefferson. And here's Lowry. The shot missing. Now the 76ers take it the other way.
He has gone ice cold this quarter, obviously not helping their cause.
Embiid dishes to Simmons. To the middle. Deflects the pass. Powell pulls it in. Powell's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Floats one. And Siakam throws it down.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Pass to Thibault. Pass to Embiid. Gasol with the defensive effort.
Great defensive effort. Just saved a basket.
You know what? This is why you never give up on a play. You don't know what's going to happen.
To the paint. Horford the pass to Embiid. Count the basket. And the 76ers lead by 19.
Yeah, he's in such a great rhythm right now. Makes sense to get him the ball any way you can.
Let him decide whether to shoot it, whether to pass it. He's your catalyst right now.
Makes it off the glass.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Expanding upon this lead, trying to close it out. He's really stepped up.
Toronto calls timeout. They're behind by 21. We've got 1:55 left here in the fourth quarter. And now a moment to take a look at our Jordan Player of the Game.
And guys, no doubt who our pick was going to be. He's made everyone else on the court look like they're playing at half speed. It's been total dominance.
So it's Philadelphia winning this one easily. It was a tale of two teams tonight. One that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Steve Smith, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us. See you next time.
Hey, Shaq here. From one playmaker to another, I have to ask, what did you see on the floor tonight that made you a distributor as much as a scorer?
Squad goals, Shaq. You know, sharing is caring. I wanted to get everyone involved early. We're a much more difficult team to defend when guys are moving, the ball is moving, and then we have to hit shots. Shout out to my teammates, man. They were incredible tonight.
Yo, check.
What's up?
I want you to meet Chris. All right, he trains a lot of our guys in the offseason.
Oh, I know Chris, man. I follow you on Instagram. What's up?
Big fan of your game, Che.
For real?
Yeah, gotta respect someone that stands up for what's right.
Hey, I appreciate that, man.
So look, if you ever want to get in the gym, just hit me up and we can get to work.
For sure.
You got a lot of trust in Chris, all right? Use him. He's a good resource.
Will do, man. I'll take you up on that.
Appreciate the trust, Coach.
All right, guys.
Nice game, Che. I bet you wish you could play these guys every night.
Hey, man, I'm not about to sit here and trash those guys, all right? I have a lot of respect for them. It just wasn't their night. Win some, you lose some.
Congrats on the win, Che.
Thanks, Patty. I appreciate that.
It looked like you were really focusing on setting up your teammates tonight. Was that a point of emphasis for you, or more a matter of making the right play at the right time?
No, it's a little bit of both. I always want to get my teammates going. And if we're all getting good looks, then that means we're that much more dangerous out there. But, you don't want to force things. So we were just taking what the defense gave us out there.